Okay, Ramkat, are you also in D3?
I can also go to D3. I'm not in yet.
Okay. If D1 is full, Sherman, are you okay with him joining D3 then?
Yes.
Okay.
What slot did you guys put me in?
1-1.
FTL. 1-1 FTL. Okay.
Who's
Shot.
gonna grab a
Boss.
backup laser designator in case we don't designate with a drone?
Probably JTAC in.
All teams should have access to a laser designator, and given that Dragon 3 is sitting on the same position as Dragon 4, there's no reason not for D3 to also equip a designator.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually standard kit for D3SL. Who is the JTAC that's with me? Brood, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no quadcopter experience.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm not. I know that you guys did the thing. I'm just thinking in terms of engagement range and what we're going to face, what the kit loaded should be. You didn't specify any kit loaded, Sherman?
Other than the specifics that I mentioned, no.
Maybe.
So for Dragon 3, basically just javelins. For Dragon 4, ideally a UAV and laser designator as is available. Dragon 1 will essentially just be standard rifle squad kit, but make sure that you bring AT4s as well, because you might need them.
Roger.
Roger.
Is it day or night?
Day, morning.
It's
'Cause
mornings. So
Zero could
just
assist
setting up
with the piloting of the quad.
now if you have one person controlling the piloting, yeah, but it shouldn't be too difficult. You literally just tell the AI to go to a certain area and hover. It's not a difficult process.
Hey, wake up.
Shaki slightly updated, like a 9-line cheat sheet doc from current skill procedures.
Roger.
Has a 9, 5, and 6 lines.
All right, so yeah, the JTAC will basically be almost entirely responsible for communications with the aircraft unless something goes catastrophically wrong. And if otherwise, nobody else is to interrupt the comms on the CAS channel.
What's the alternative command structure, Sean?
Dragon 3 or 4 will be in the best position to assume command unless they are attacked first. So it will ideally be Dragon 4 as he has the least actual fighting to do. You can assume command next, followed by Dragon 3, and then Dragon 1.
Yeah, Roger.
And if Dragon 5 has to assume command, then there's some serious problems.
Exhala?
Yeah.
You got a new chap with you, Mad Dog. He's in Rifleman slot.
Ah, perfect. Madog, you familiar with our setup yet or not yet?
Not. This is the first time I'm playing with you, and I'm quite familiar with all of the armor stuff.
Copy.
We tested all the mods and that, so everything works.
It's Eagle, right? Eagle is part of my D3.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys check on the map for D3, I've loaded your which you're going to be partaking. Just taking entrenching tools. Don't worry about weight. If we're going to be running more than 100 meters, then it's a problem for us. But for now, stack up, get all your stuff into position, entrenchings. Basically, make it a little fortified bunker we're going to fight from.
Okay, copy.
Is there a UAV tonight?
Yeah,
should be.
Brute force.
Okay, so UAV and JTAC. Okay.
Yeah, so that brings us on to the execution of the mission. Dragon 4's first objective is to get that bunker hit with a laser-guided bomb. If the bomb does not destroy the bunker, Dragon 1 will move in to destroy that. If it is destroyed, Dragon 1 can prioritize moving towards Objective Thunder. However, I recommend holding up at essentially the end of that street where you have that large building complex so that you can hold in cover and wait for the landing force hammer to arrive. because once that bunker is knocked out, I will be calling in Hammer. Dragon 3's job is going to be to remain on the hill alongside Dragon 4 and basically act as an overwatch element against enemy armored or airborne reinforcements.
Got it.
Dragon 4, as I said, you are going to be performing the close air support role, first knocking out that bunker and then prioritizing top threats of opportunity, working with Reaper. Once Reaper has run out of ammunition, he can either RTB or remain on station if he is unable to rearm and act as a second UAV observer at higher altitude.
Okay.
Sherman, just a quick one. That second bunker's pretty close to Sunday.
It is, but what I suspect will happen at that point is you'll have American tanks on the field. So unless they've got an ATGM in the bunker, I'm not expecting much of a threat.
Okay. Plus, it might have the hill between it and Sunday.
There's a tree line between the two, but I don't know about a hill.
35, marker 35.
Oh yeah, okay, the hill might actually be in the way, but yeah, the big threat is that bunker which is blocking the landing craft.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the plan. Nothing fancy. Is everybody ready?
Resupply crates, are they with us or at the boat?
As far as
Interesting.
I'm aware, the resupplies were deployed to our position, so they start there.
Okay, so we got a shitload of ammo with us. That's nice for us.
Yeah, there is one catch right now, is that you will still reinforcements will respawn on the boat as per usual.
Initial point for Reaper.
You're the JTAC, you got to figure it out.
Okay, so can I just place at Hammer or out?
Again, you're the JTAC. This is for you to decide at this point.
Okay.
This is a very
think it's
short
a-
briefing.
I think it's a good one.
Yes, it is a very short briefing because this is technically the second half of a mission that we were already into.
Sherman, you need to be careful tonight, eh? Watch what happened to Shaki.
Yeah, the last thing I need is a fucking jab round detonating in the entrenching position in front of us.
Or a hand grenade.
Use D1 SL.
Me.
Okay, Lucasade. I'm gonna try utilize that vector. So if I see targets related to you, use that more often so that I can actually give you better directions from your position.
Alright, that's perfect.
Okay, so is everybody ready?
One question: reinforcements. I assume we don't have Ghost Rider tonight. Are they supposed to make contact on the channel and then group up and take a boat out?
We have a Reaper on station, but I don't think we have a Ghost Rider, so yeah, you will be required to make contact and wait until you are called in with a sufficient number of reinforcements.
The Zodiacs
The
are extremely slow, so use the ribs.
There's only
Yeah.
one rib left.
Yeah, the ones at the landing site.
So don't get
Yeah.
shot.
That's a good way to think of it. And yeah, you'll probably be using LZ1 because I suspect it will be cleared and you will have Hammer have landed there already.
Just one thing though, it is nice to have the bunkers clear out in order to avoid. I mean, GB will probably do the job, but just to avoid distractions from the assault.
I agree. The main question is whether we can do it fast enough before the reinforcements get here, and I'm expecting that we won't be able to. We can maybe get the bunker covering the LZ and then alongside Hammer make the push to Thunder.
Yeah, it's 12 minutes from when you call them out, and you know how to call them.
You using the communications menu, correct?
Yeah, so like backspace 001 something like that.
Yeah, because Arma's menus are about as useful as TS's.
It's from Operation Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Sherman,
Mm-hmm.
the initial bunker on the coast that we're landing. Do you think D3 has any opportunity to maybe engage it with our arsenal that we have, seeing that we have an abundance of ammunition with us?
You could probably hit it with a direct shot if you have the thermal signature from the javelin, as in not a top-down attack.
Yeah,
But,
I'm thinking the same thing.
We were struggling with Moors, so we won't be able to use the Moors against it reliably.
What about
No.
mortars?
It's a bunker with roof. Mortar will be a. You can take quite a bit of time and effort to set the mortar up and do it properly.
Okay.
No,
User
I'd rather have
entered your
D3
channel.
on a weapon system they can very quickly bring to bear. Just in time, Dust.
I am. My apologies. Brood, I'm
What-
putting some IP points for you.
Okay.
What slot should Dust take, Shimon?
D1 full, so you could probably fill in another D3 slot. Having more ammo bearers and people to protect the position will not hurt.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. I was about to ask for that.
Sounds good.
Now, why are you putting IP positions?
I was just helping brute force out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
You've got 2 IPAs there.
Yeah, leave
Yeah,
it
mine was-
to Brood. He is the one
Alright.
calling the shots tonight.
okay, just going over it as I see I am 1-2 FTL. 1-1's plan is again.
Essentially, depending on the situation with the bunker, Dragon 1 will initially move to that collection of buildings, and depending on whether that bunker has been destroyed or not, advance to and eliminate the bunker themselves, or advance to and assist the Hammer Force once the Hammer Force has landed.
And once Hammer has landed, we will take Objective Thunder.
Yeah, you will set up defensive positions in Objective Thunder after the fact and hold against any counterattack.
Dust,
Yeah.
you were on Tuesday there for the training, right? The explosive
Yes,
training.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, I
Uh,
was.
I'm not gonna take the Morse in. You can take the Morse. You know, still know how to set the different.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool.
So I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
The reason Batman doesn't wear a mask is because he needs to let the police know he's white.
Welcome to live streaming.
Oh damn. Oh,
Why
damn.
am I the only one who doesn't get this joke?
America, Black Lives Matter. They don't get shot by the police.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I just don't find it funny.
User in your
fair
channel
enough, fair
timed
enough.
out.
I have something much better. If
Oh, no.
Superman is faster than a bullet, uses his laser eyes and everything, why the fuck does he need to duck when somebody throws a chair at him?
Kryptonite.
User entered your channel.
Now that will make you fucking think for a minute or two.
Okay, so Dust is on. Let me know when I can start the mission.
Yeah,
What's coming
I'm just
back on?
waiting for him to hit the map screen. Okay. Well, Dust will join us in session. He can kit up because we're wasting time now. All right, we can go.
D4, this is Reaper, comms check. D4, this is Reaper, comms check. Actual, this is Reaper, comms check.
Reaper, Dragon Actual, okay.
Reaper on deck, monitoring. I'm only going to be monitoring channel 4. From now on, there is also a Ghost Rider available on deck for reinforcement should it be needed.
One is ready for orders.
Reaper, this is JTAC, just reporting on channel.
JTAC, this is Reaper. I am currently in a heli. I hear you 5-5. I'm just using the heli to monitor 2 channels, but the Reaper only has this channel.
Copy that.
Dragon 4 Reaper.
This is Dragon 4.
current loadout are as follows: 6 times GBUs, cannon, and air-to-air missiles. I'm not sure if you wanted to rearm with the Paveway 2 Ace variants of the GBU, or if you use these.
GBU 12 would be fine.
Reaper copies out.
Actual 5 actual radio check. Roger.
Actual, this is 3 message.
Send over.
Already got sighting reports as expected inside the break. Some heat signatures at the bunker as well as the objective as well as expected.
Dragon 4 Reaper.
This is Dragon 4.
Be advised, Reaper is stationary. I am awaiting your orders to take off.
I'm just approaching the top of the hill. I'll give you orders and then very soon. Right?
Reaper out.
Dragon 4, Dragon actual.
Reaper, this is JTAC. Type 2 in effect, advise 9 line.
Reaper, go ahead with 9-9.
IPA, bearing 270, range 5.2 kilometers, altitude 10 meters. There is a bunker at grid reference 17730593. Will laser, no friendly forces vicinity, egress northbound. Advisement ready for remarks.
JTAC ready for remarks.
Use GBU 12. No anti-aircraft in the vicinity. And final attack heading 270. Read back.
Elevation 10 meters. Target bunker. Grid reference 17730513. Laser mark. Use GBU 12s.
Reapers, JTAC.
JTAC, go ahead.
This is JTAC.
JTAC, go ahead for Reaper.
Read back incorrect. The grid reference is 17730593. How do you copy?
Good copy. 17730593.
Read back correct. Report IP inbound IPA.
Roger, stand by. 2 mics. Airborne. Reaper, IPA. Reaper inbound.
Continue, lazy.
Contact.
You're cleared hot.
Pickle.
Good effect. Return to holding point.
Returning to IPA.
Reaper, cancel, hold back. We still have targets up. The gun is still up. We need to go. We need another run on target.
Roger, ready for retract.
Reaper, please be advised. Gunner might be targeting to hard deck 2000 meters.
Reaper didn't copy, please repeat.
Hard deck 2000 meters. The gunner might be targeting you.
Hard deck 2000. Over.
Report when you're inbound.
Reaper inbound.
Continue lazy.
Contact.
Clear hot. Pickle. Shaq, good hit on target, just wait for report.
Roger, be advised, I've got anti-air, picking up anti-air radar, northwest, northwest from bunker. Approximately 8 k's.
Reaper, this is JTAC. The gunner is still up in bunker. We're going to attempt another attack. Wait for further instruction.
Reaper copies, heading back to IBA.
Donkey ball gone.
Reaper, this is JTech.
Go ahead for Reaper.
We want to go, we need a surveillance run south of Objective Thunder, down the potential supply route.
Roger. Getting in there from IP.
Copy that, huh?
Device Reaper, I've got no eyes from Angels 2. Gonna need to come lower. Reaper, I'm picking up radar contacts coming around. I've got a heli, KA-60, enemy heli on the ground. Position of that enemy heli is in Objective Thunder. This is Reaper, how copy?
Do not engage heli at Objective Thunder.
Reaper copies, scanning the coast south. is Reaper. I've got unknown ship island south of Thunder.
Copy that. Reaper, JTAC, can you please more details?
Roger, continuing to check it out. It's a rib. Appears to be friendly.
Copy that. Now the Hammer's got a deck with 2 armored vehicles.
Negative, this is not Hammer. This is below my current position. D4, please mark north of my position 345, 16 kilometers. That's the position of, approximate position of enemy AAA threat. Possibly another SAM site.
Copy, Sam. Is this the one you reported previously? Oh, that's 8 clicks further north of the other SAM site you reported earlier.
Negative, the other one was inaccurate. This one is updated range estimation.
Copy that.
Reaper, I've got eyes on infantry on the bunker, 2 times infantry on the bunker that I took out first.
Yeah, we're not having good effect on target. The TBU-12s did not take out the machine gunner, and we've just did another attack, and no good effect.
Roger, I can do a strafing run or I can drop a GBO just outside them. I also have contacts inside Thunder, 2-time snipers on the north, another 2 times infantry on the south, and 1 times possible mortar position in the center.
Reaper, this is JTAC.
Go ahead.
The same bunker position, we are planning a attack to the GP-12s from the west direction.
Roger, I'm heading to the west. Did you copy my last about the potential mortar?
Yeah, just a mortar south from objective Thunder and then 2 snipers on top of the roof. Over.
Mortar is on the roof, center of objective Thunder.
Copy that, mortar on the roof.
Reaper is in the west, ready to start attack.
Continue attack, Reaper.
Inbound.
Continue, lasing.
Contact.
Cleared hot.
Pick up.
Good hit. Reaper, good effect on target, machine gun is down.
Reaper copies, back at IPA.
Reaper, this is JTAC. Just want to confirm you've got 3 GPUs left.
Over. FM 3 GPUs left. Do you want me to rearm?
Uh, 3 GPUs good at the moment. We are concerned at artillery entering for B, so just hold on, rearming.
Are you being attacked by artillery?
Sorry, correction on the last. We are expecting armoured vehicles, and we are concerned that rearming is going to take too much time.
This is Reaper. I've got eyes on the second bunker.
Copy.
That's the one just directly west from the first one.
I have no eyes on that second bunker. Wait for instructions.
I can give you a grid.
Just wait. Reaper, please return and rearm. Bunker 2 is not of importance at the moment. Over.
Affirm RTB.
RTB, out.
Shall I rearm with GBUs, or do you want me to rearm with some anti-vehicle missiles? Anti-tank.
Reaper, we are expecting armor, at least have some laser guided weapons.
Affirm.
Reaper, this is JTAC. Your anti-tank missiles, will you be able to use them without lasing? Over.
Affirm, the L variant is radar guided.
Okay, come back.
You're out. Reaper, this is, sorry, D4, this is Reaper.
Reaper, this is JTAC.
Be advised, Reaper is Rion.
Confirmed. Out.
You want me to get on station?
Go to holding pattern at IPA. Out.
Roger, holding pattern IPA. D4 Reaper.
This is D4, port.
Reaper holding an IP Alpha. You want me to scan for targets?
Just hold. Reaper, this is JTAC. You can survey the road going west to grid reference or line 070, horizontal line 070.
Reaper copies, heading 270.
Heading 270, out. Reaper, we've got reports of vehicle rolling in from the western road.
FM, I'm picking up anti-air on the west.
Same anti-air that you reported previously?
Negative.
Can you do hot deck of 2,000 meters?
Roger, going high. Reaper defensive.
Sir, let him get lost, repeat lost.
Reaper, mayday, mayday, defensive. Reaper, took shots, I'm still alive.
Okay. Was that the anti-air attacking?
Affirm.
Reaper, we've got 4 vehicles on the hill. Try not to hover. Your hit signature... Well, we missed up. I'm going to give you a IP9 on targets. Just hold.
Trevor? Yeah. Tunguska is down. There's only 2 tanks left.
Okay, cool. Save your ammunition for now. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, save your ammunition for now. We'll call in Reaper on it. That's very interesting. There's some sort of weapon firing at it. Dragon 1, we have sighting on the armored vehicles being engaged from the beach side by something. Do you have any idea what that is, over? I'm sorry, what?
How far they're from?
Okay, Peps, I need you to knock out...
That's in our last jab, eh?
Yeah.
Reaper, this is JTAC. JTAC. I think Reaper's down. Reaper, this is JTAC.
Wagon 1, Dragon X, we have a situation. Our closest knockdown
Keep it, just keep it on you
Reaper,
for
this is
thermal.
JTAC.
Okay, good point.
Sherman? We can try.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Hey, Buckies, what happened?
Ek het gedrop. Kom, waar is jy? Kom is jy dood?
Ek gaan weer in. Daar was 'n glitch.
Wow, okay.
Alright.
And Dragon wondering in actual, additional US Marines are entering the break. The south entrance of Objective Thunder.
Roger that, actual. That is our intended entrance as well. Over. Actual 1 actual, we are now moving up to Objective Thunder, entering from the south out.
Actual, this is Reaper.
Reaper, send over.
Reaper bailed out. I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm trying to swim back to the ship.
Oh, you ejected, okay. Ooh. Well, I suppose it's better that you're alive than anything else. How close are you to the ship, roughly?
I can't see it.
Well, that's not encouraging, but at least you are alive. Unfortunately, we don't have a search and rescue party at the moment.
Roger, my grid reference, if I should go down, 2140-0440.
Say grid again.
2140-0440.
2140.
Roughly between Hammer and the ship. Ahoy! Ahoy! As Reaper, I'm rescued.
Roger, are you safely aboard the ship?
Negative, I've been picked up in a rip.
Roger that. Do you have a helicopter on deck, over?
Hey firm, I'll let you know as soon as what I've got available as soon as I get back.
Roger, out.
Roger, Reaper switching to CAS. D4 Reaper.
Reaper, this is JTAC. We need resupply weapons crate. Do you have a helicopter available?
Hey firm, I need to make my way back to the boat. I've just been rescued. Stand by one.
Received. Out.
Switched.
Oh no. Oh, fuck me. What a disaster. Damn it. Bloody fucking game disconnected.
Reaper, this is JTAC.
JTAC, this is Reaper. I'm aboard the ship. Proceeding to flight deck.
No copy.
D4 Reaper.
Reaper, this is JTAC.
This is Reaper, go ahead. This is Reaper to JTAC. I've got weapons squad resupply crates, assault squad resupply crates, and medical supply crates. What do you need?
Reaper, this is JTAC.
Go ahead for Reaper. Actual, this is Reaper.
Disconnected. Connected.
D4, this is Reaper. Actual, this is Reaper.
Reaper, this is...
D4, this is Reaper. Can you hear me?
D4... sorry, Reaper, this is D4.
This is Reaper. Can you hear me?
Reaper, JTAC, can you hear you?
Roger, I'm at the heli. I've also got the F-35 available.
How many reinforcements at base? Reaper, this is JTAC. How many reinforcements at base?
Let me go and check. I haven't seen any. Hello, boys. Any reinforcements? Hello, hello. Come here. Hey, guys. Hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, Shaki.
Hey. This is Reaper. I've got two times reinforcements.
3 times. Silas is also here somewhere.
Sorry, repeat last.
I've got 3 times reinforcements.
Exile is in the water.
Can you call him back here?
He's on the radio.
He's not on my radio. I
He's
don't
on
have
actual
comms
net.
with you guys.
I just had him on actual net.
But just call him back.
Exile?
D4, can you ask all reinforcements on actual net to make their way back to the respawn area?
Reaper, this is JTAC.
This is Reaper, go ahead.
Load the 3 reinforcements and the weapon crate, supply kit, and fly to the original starter point of mission.
Affirm. Okay, guys, let's please can you call out to Exiler, and then we need to exit through that
Reaper,
door.
be
and
advised,
go
there
through-
is a hound in the area.
Reaper copies. Exiler, Shaki.
Okay, should we get? Yeah, I don't know. Exiler?
Exiler, this is Shaki. Make your way back.
Are you on actual net?
No,
Just make your way to the ribs.
no, not to the ribs. Are you talking to
He says
Exiler?
yeah, he says he's at the ribs now.
No, you should come here. We're gonna drop him off
Just
with a
come back.
heli.
Just come back up to the hangar.
Hey, Exiler. Exiler. How's it? How's it? Come here. How's it?
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, Shaki.
Sorry, I didn't have comms with you. Let's get into the heli. I'm gonna drop you off.
Get into the heli. I didn't even know we had one.
Follow me.
Come on, let's hustle. Go, 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 go. We can get our stamina back in the helo.
Reaper, hound spotted at Objective Thunder. Stay clear of that area.
Roger. Do you want me to jump into the... have the reinforcements insert by rib instead and have me clear this out with the F-35?
Yeah, we need you to drop the weapons crate and return to base to get the F-35.
Just a sec.
Wait, you can't hear each other.
I'm
Okay, wait,
I'm not
can
in
you say
the
again?
I don't have the weapons crate yet. I've got the 3 reinforcements with me. We were about to get in.
He's talking on Casnet, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll proceed as planned, and I'll stay clear of Thunder. Okay, let's we need to guys we need to load one of these weapon crates into the heli. I think this is this one. Weapon squad resupply.
Okay, got it.
I'm not sure.
You'll need to bring the helo closer.
Yeah. All right. Stand by. Let's try that.
Reaper, JTAC. Reaper, what's your status?
Done. Reaper, I'm just loading the crate.
Copy that out.
How's it? Am I still too far? Shit.
Shaki.
What the hell is this? Did you speak to me on the radio?
I was just directing you because I think it would have helped.
What the hell did I do now?
Okay, a bit more to your right, Shaki.
What did I hit?
Oh shit.
Medical attention him, quickly.
Can you, Exile, just bandage me, please? Because I also got hit.
Okay, I got you.
What?
Yeah, I got his head.
Alrighty.
Tourniquet his leg.
On it.
Holy shit. Actual
Boy.
versus
There we go, full heal.
reinforcements.
What the fuck did I hit?
Carrier.
Never mind, I see it's already been noted.
Why did I blow up?
Your blades touched the hitbox of the carrier's white thing up there.
Holy shit, but I was far away.
Yeah, I saw it clip. Okay, Shaki, you'll need to come in over here. Slowly, here.
Roger.
Reach a trip.
Stand by. I think I'm gonna sling load it.
Okay.
Guys, everybody get in.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
This is Reaper. We're not able to load the cargo. We're gonna try and sling load it.
Yeah, try and sling load. Dragon 1 is in serious
No,
trouble.
you don't. Okay. I'm co-pilot, so if you need to, I can take over.
See if you can get on that door. There one.
Zero, come in.
Exiler.
Yes.
I think I might be close enough now. Check if you can take it.
Alright.
It's for the best. Zero is at base.
No, don't.
Okay. I mean,
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I didn't do anything.
You took over control and you started flying. I asked you to check if you can get out.
I tried to, my bad.
So you can't see the okay?
Oh, quite nice. The room with the view.
I mean,
Shaki is busy loading up.
I think Exiler is busy loading this crate.
Yeah, he's busy.
Okay, Reaper, this is Ghost Rider. We managed to load the crate.
Okay, you gained that. Did you pick up Zero?
We need to hurry.
Is Zero here?
come here.
FM Zero is on board.
Copy that, huh?
Can you start on LZ for me?
Say again?
You want me to come to LZ too?
Affirmative, go to LZ2.
Can you just give me some PPP?
Hey, we're finally up.
Yeah, let's go.
Holy shit, that was ridiculous.
I'm gonna make sure there's gonna be a blooper reel of this.
The bloody thing is so glitchy.
Zero, you should have seen it. Shaki made an accident, but his blades never really touched the carrier, but it touched the hitbox of the carrier. And then when he respawned, one of the munitions hit him.
And then you took control, and then when I asked you to get out, you flippin' took off.
That was accidental. I meant to get up, but then the take controls appeared.
There's so many accidents tonight. Like that. I think you guys would have been better off using the rib. Okay, well, at least we're approaching at 300 kilometers an hour.
Okay, Phoenix is on the way at least. Where are we landing?
LZ2. Ghost Rider V-Dry in visual.
I've got eyes on you.
That's fine. There's a reason it's LC2.
No.
But the reinforced, they don't have ammo. So we'll have to take it to them.
We have a vehicle at all?
We don't need vehicles in Zulu-Alpha.
He says sitting in
Reaper, LZ2.
Alright, cut the chatter. We're gonna get out shortly.
Just trying to find us a... Okay, touchdown. Get out.
Okay, get out.
Ghost Rider, I've dropped off reinforcements. I'm not sure if the Croats are unloaded. Please give me the go ahead to move.
Just wait, landing second crate. Clear to left of RTB and get F-35.
iPhone. I swear there's bloody wind or something.
Reaper, this is JTAC. We've got BMPs in the area, west of Objective Thunder.
Roger. I've got the, I'm busy RTBing. I've got the ship visual. I'll report airborne in Reaper.
Copy that, Dad.
Reaper airborne.
Reaper, we've got infantry in the ground. Can you assist?
This is Reaper, so position of infantry. This is Reaper, I've got MI-24.
Reaper, grid position 1718-0680. How you copy?
Stand by, sorry, I've got a AAA.
Reaper, there's also a BMP in the same area.
Roger.
The BMP we can take with anti-tank. I can liaise.
Roger, just let me know what you want to attack. I'm trying to sneak in below radar.
Okay, there's a BMP, active lasing, and same grid position. That's 1718-0680.
Roger, contact.
Okay, cleared hot.
Rifle.
Reaper, not effective. Okay, Reaper, Javelin was effective. Reaper, we've got a lot of infantry in the area. Can you take out infantry?
Affirm. Can you laze?
Okay, it's a single element spread. I've got layers active. Reaper, we've got a Tunguska further down the road, west, at western narration. I am active lasing.
Roger, engaging. Rifle.
It's on target. Shifting laser to infantry. Infantry is on the same road east of Tunguska position. Trying to get under the radar. Sorry, strike lost. Reaper, we still have enemy forces at the barn, close to last position.
Roger, reaping, coming around for re-attack.
Reaper, just mop-ups. Reaper, we've got one sneaky bugger that you can assist. Reaper, use that.
Reaper, I've got eyes on.
Aboard. There might be friendlies in that area.
Reaper waving off.
Reaper, this is JTAC.
Go ahead.
VTOL at objective from there.
Sorry, say again.
It's just made. Reaper, VTOL at Objective Thunder.
You want me to land at Objective Thunder?
Affirmative.
I've got a vehicle moving under me. It's a truck.
Enemy truck.
I've got infantry at the top of the tower as well. Is thunder clear?
That is friendlies.
Control, there is a pretty much intact
Hello.
MR8 in the FOB. If you want Reaper to come and give you a route, over.
Yeah, those are friendlies, Marines.
Who's this? Got a friendly down here. That was zero. Zero. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna pick up his colt.
We've got another set of friendly forces coming in by that yellow truck.
Copy that.
King.
Yeah.
D4, this is Reaper.
This is Fob.
Welcome.
I've regrouped with friendly forces.
Copy that. We're on foot. We're about 10 minutes out.
Hey, look at that. I didn't know you guys were here.
Really? So you land there. I saw you go check out that vehicle. You know he was alive like 10 seconds before you landed.
Hey,
no?
Shaki, well flown there, bud.
I asked. Yeah. Thanks.
Probably every day you see F-35 something like this.
You landed it like a glove.
In fact, you fired like a helicopter at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do.
So what is nice is you can do that. Were you guys watching my strafing runs on those guys from?
Yeah. I'm just surprised, Shaki, that it doesn't show you the
I heard
angle,
fire on the video. What did you guys shout? I heard.
of the vector.
Yeah, that's a tough part.
Awkward.
That's what I heard.
It's not fitting. It's not fitting unless
That's why I
you
didn't
do the
think it was
CO, right?
working, but you've got to
that's the one,
remove it before you
apparently.
Yeah, but I'll show you my stream. There was a Tunguska who rolled up, and I spotted the SAM sites far away, so I didn't think there was other AAA. And then I saw this one here, and I thought I turned away because I was much closer. And then when I was double the range away from it, then it fired like 6 missiles at me. And if you know anything about Arma, it's like you don't really dodge those missiles. And I managed to dodge about all 5 of them, and I thought, holy shit, that was epic. And I got further away, and then it fired 2 more at me, and those last 2 got me. That sucked. I was like, I was so elated that I managed to actually flip and.
But what sort of range did they have?
No, it was massive. Because I saw that radar, and I thought, shit, I need to stay clear. And when I thought I was okay, now double as far as when I saw it the first time, then it started engaging me.
Yeah, but they'll
Right,
get you
let's commit
to
the
the
CO
case.
downstairs.
Okay, guys, anyone downstairs?
Okay, 1-1. Let's go downstairs.
Moving.
Not fall off these stairs again.
Phoenix, you can go.
Oh shit, enemy, Rena. He survived.
Yeah.
Quite proud of him. Dude, how did you all get in there?
When you're taking fire, sometimes you learn to make space.
It's called the T-Alpha
Yeah.
One water round.
Okay, well, we have the F-35 here, so we might as well line up for the photo and take it.
Alright.
Admittedly, this is the second F-35. We won't take that as hero there.
So clean. Helmets off if you died.
D3, that means none of you.
Yeah, a little closer, 0. You too as well, rum cut. In fact, whiskey and rum cut squeeze in. Again, rum cut. Squeeze in. Rum cut.
Go more right here.
Yeah, go towards whiskey. There you go.
Don't worry, he won't bite.
Much.
Much.
Bless your arse.
Alright, shut up. Okay, here we go. Debrief time, assuming we don't get shot at.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
the
that's
window.
beautiful.
Word, that is so beautiful.
I love
Cool.
Scottish
My
weather.
Rainbow, motherfucker.
Now I need to punch a salad to feel manly again.
What?
Just
Punch a salad.
try tofu, it works just as well.
I'm trying to say that in Afrikaans, hoping it'll sound better, but it doesn't.
Okay, so let's go over what happened. I'll go over what seemed to happen from my side. So we started out with the initial deployment of Dragon 1. We attempted to strike the bunker, which was mostly a disaster. It took several different shots until I think Dragon 3 knocked out the gunner with a Moors.
Negative.
Ah,
I think it was Reaper from the Wesley direction.
Ah, so it took 3 GBUs, but we eventually got the gunner.
Yes.
Dragon 1 finished them off and used that direction to assault the next bunker and then take Objective Thunder while they could, although they were interrupted by an armored group that came over the hill here, as predicted. Dragon 3's placement was perfect to cover the enemy reinforcements approaches. However, we were limited on javelin ammunition and even ran out of Moors ammunition. Like, we literally bled the Moors and javelins completely dry, and we were being attacked by various groups of reinforcements. One motorized group consisting of vodniks, a group of Spetsnaz deployed from an MI-8, and the MI-24, which later attacked Dragon 1, who was shot down by Dragon 3.
There's also a truck which actually came in here and then took left and went down to the old construction site, and then went up there, didn't find anyone, and eventually decided to go and attack you.
Interesting. I believe also a group of boats also came out for the south. They were spotted by Reaper, actually. I believe they debussed behind us and attacked us, or...
Around
That was
here.
the engagement at 1-1 and 1-2, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I
It's-
actually tried to get you up before they arrived. I'm glad you fucked them up instead.
It was a synchronized assault with the tanks, but they were a little late with the tanks, and they deployed smoke and then did an amphibious assault.
And then they walked right into our guns. So
Yeah. So we did lose one Reaper. However, the pilot was able to eject and was picked up by Caesar from Quezon and was able to go back. Okay, so Dragon 1, what's your take on the mission?
Okay, yeah, so you pretty much covered everything. We moved on to the original building, pretty much uncontested. We then moved northerly first, then we went to follow the coastline. We killed the last man at the original bunker, which 3 GBUs couldn't kill. We dealt with him. We then moved southwest to the second bunker. We cleared that, no problems. At that point, the reinforcements decided to come down the road and decided to park themselves about 400 meters away from us. So Dragon 3 did a good job in covering us from there. After the tanks and armored vehicles were dealt with, as previously mentioned, 2 boats docked at Porto Bata. We then pretty much eliminated them all from the bunker position. Once we moved on from there, we occupied AP2 from the second bunker. We moved into Objective Thunder, at which point we were attacked from behind. So we took a few minor casualties from that. We secured the rest of the compound. We then proceeded to move into the Quantum Tower, as previously mentioned, and that is where we defended from there.
Wait, so the Hind caused several minor casualties. You mean several minor KIAs?
Yes.
It's an optimist view of what happened.
Yes.
Myself, Mad Dog, and Echo was on top of the green building here, and the Hind took us out. I said everyone to take cover. I didn't mean follow me on top of a roof where I was trapped.
Oh, do you want to see what the Hind did to the first M1? Look over there.
Where?
Oh, Jesus.
What the heck?
Oh.
That
I don't
is
know
not
how
how
it
you
happened.
park M1.
Yeah, but the Hind somehow did that to the M1, and the Hind was going to destroy the other M1, but then was taken out by a Sting with Dragon 3.
I think the other M1 was disabled, though.
I guess
Yeah, I mean,
M1 is so indestructible that the only way to disable it is to flip it.
Yeah, I see it as a minor scratch. That's fixable.
I mean, in all seriousness, if that Hind had used like proper Soviet tactics, you would have been clobbered by about 120 rockets onto your tower in the first pass.
Well, luckily we weren't in the tower yet. We were still fucking running around in the open like chickens. I myself was in this field over here.
So
I
you
hid behind one of those broken buildings and hoped for the best because I wasn't loaded.
You were a chicken in the field. What?
Pretty much. Because it did actually shoot at me, so I was quite lucky it didn't actually hit me.
Okay, so let's move on to Dragon 3 then.
Yep.
Yes, as Dragon 3 we were fucking busy. And
Yeah,
we
we had a
walked
good one.
fucking miles. Jesus, I'm tired.
So for Bucky's to say that he's tired.
No, look, I was actually saying to the guys that although we didn't walk, our night was action-packed, eh? Bloody hell. It was actually mentally tiring. But yeah, onto the thing. I think we did an absolute stellar of a job covering our security. We killed a couple of vehicles that were flanking us directly north of our spawn position. And we fucking nailed them right in the teeth with more rounds. We had some infantry. We even had Spetsnaz that was dropped off by a chopper behind us. We dealt with them. There was snipers in the tree line. We dealt with them as well. We ventured in complete uncharted territory by shooting Moors around at 1.6k average. And it was not effective, but yeah, I would say that wasting 1 or 2 ammunitions to get on target was okay, seeing that we had that much. You know, that much isn't really much if you have to resupply, hey?
So you had a quiet night, Buckies.
Yeah, fucking hell, coffee. I was watching YouTube videos on the other side.
Yes. Meanwhile, yeah.
Now we understand why there was some comms silence.
You guys know Training Tuesday that we had? And we had the amount of times we actually cleared backblast and they just fired?
Yeah.
That happened 2 or 3 times tonight because we were just under that much pressure.
Yeah, although everybody was already trained in on the whole thing of watching backblast, people had figured out where people were standing and were already stepping out of the way.
Yeah.
Your pips had a premature discharge.
Hey, look, it took out the chopper, so ain't nobody complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stinger shot probably saved Dragon 1 to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I think other than that, you know, in terms of arms, ammunition, firing or covering 1, we were never going to be effective at 1.6 or 1.7 Ks from our distance. So the best that we did was try to act as blocking forces for any sort of enemy that pushed onto the objective.
Okay, Dragon 4.
Okay, directed Reaper, 3 attacks on the bunker, a primary target. The 2 runs from the east were not effective, and then we shifted for him to come in from the westerly direction. Reaper was damaged, and I then assisted Dragon 3 at Overwatch, just with the infantry attacks, until Reaper could get a helicopter again and bring reinforcements and a weapon crate to our LZ at the Overwatch position. Returned to base and got the F-35 again, and assisted to take out the BMPs at the T-junction, and also then infantry on the ground.
Just one note that after the attack run on the bunker, it was fairly quiet. So then we RTB'd for resupply, and on return, at that time there was I picked up a radar contact on the west, and as I turned away to avoid that and get eyes on, it engaged me with between 5 and maybe 5 or 6 missiles, and anybody who's flown against missiles in Arma before, you don't really survive those. And I managed to dodge all 5 of them, and as I was celebrating, he fired 2 more, and the last 2 got me.
Alright, well, that also sums up that then. Okay, so next thing, what went right? Dragon 3's positioning, thankfully, was basically perfect for the area. We had the clearest line of sight possible down this valley, and I was able to correctly predict the likely advance routes of enemy armor. Anything else?
I think the execution of all our plans went well for a change. I can't think of one except for the Hind incident in Objective Thunder that went wrong. Yeah, and the M1 Abrams demolishing the buildings here. They were point blank. That went well as well.
Yes. Any other
Communications
points?
also very effective communication tonight, I think, from JTAC as well.
Agreed, all around good communication.
Okay, so what went wrong?
And one thing I would add, well, generally deaths is an automatic thing to talk about, but Shaki, when you're landing a hill 145, you were, I don't know how you survived that, but you were in line of sight of the Tunguska, like literally looking at you. So, like, did you get any like mud spike from it?
Negative.
That's strange.
That Tunguska's gun was down, Phoenix. He was still driving, but I think maybe optics got destroyed.
We were observing his radar was working, but his guns were unable to vertically move.
Well, lucky because the armor like connected the missiles with the gun because it should have been able to fire missiles unless it didn't even expend any. Yeah, I guess we should have. Also, I think the landing probably makes much more sense to land your LZ2 like in the saddle between the hills and on top of the hill in line of the entire battlefield where the enemies are.
Ideally the approach would have been done more nap of the earth and landed in the covered area, but it was what it was. Things that also went wrong. There was a lot of low flying and VTOL or VSTOL flying over the AO. I think that's an extremely dangerous way of doing it. You want to be flying in a full forward flight whenever you're flying over an enemy position to make it as difficult for them to hit you as possible.
And energy is survival in a battlefield, so you want to maximize the energy of your aircraft.
Roger. I think that by the time that we started the VTOL, it was to be able to get eyes on the enemy. So the instruction from D4 was to come and scout.
Ideally, what you want to do in that situation is essentially put the plane into a forward orbit rather than a VSTOL.
Yeah, you have the autopilot thing, but it might get a little shaky.
The initial hard deck of 2000, there was no. You can't even see the land from that altitude.
Did you increase your view distance?
I tried.
It's not possible for some reason on this mission. It blocks the alive menu.
Oh, that's.
That explains that one.
Oh yeah, I could have set it in the console for you as well, Shaki. Okay, the only reason why, I did actually go VTOL on occasionally when I played last Sunday in this, but that was all involuntary. Like I was flying really slowly, looking for the camera, and suddenly I look up and I'm thinking I'm about to stall, and I put max power. I'm not going any faster. Holy shit! I think this F-35 really is shit. And then, no, it's actually in VTOL mode. It's like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, Arma's not been great for that.
I managed to destroy our only UAV within LZ2 at mission start.
Yeah, that was a record.
Yeah, that was pretty much a record.
That is why we need to set up the UAV skill.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, try this UAV. Okay, up, down, bang." Okay.
Well, no,
we almost had the same kind of.
It was more like, here, try this, okay, and then suddenly you hear the circus music start.
So we had several mishaps with the reinforcements on the deck. Exiler gets into the heli, says you can unlock the controls just as a backup in case something happens to you. The moment that I do that, he takes off and slams back down into the deck.
It was hilarious because what happened was he said, okay, Exiler, get out. And then I didn't realize he actually did release the controls. So, when you mouse scroll, you just instinctively push spacebar, and spacebar was take control. Then I released the control, and lo and behold, because Shaki's in control, the thing just drops. But I think the funniest... But it's just creepy. The funniest part was Shaki got into the helo to position it closer to the resupply crate. So his blades hit the hitbox of the carrier, it blows up, he respawns, and as he respawns, obviously the chopper disappears, but one of the munitions still flew off and knocked him out. You guys must watch the stream, it's hilarious when you replay that.
I think there was quite a bit of wind as well.
There was.
Oh, well, yeah, overcast increase, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, don't step in the middle of the carrier doors. You fall through an invisible floor, and then you have to swim.
Yeah, by the tower.
Yeah, I did on all 3 decks. I added like all the way across the middle. I had to add concrete walls. You'd probably see if you looked up like concrete blocks or something, try and stop people from falling through. It actually worked. Shaki, when you first took off, you actually went straight. I think you could figure out the VTOL and said, "Screw it, full power," right?
Yeah, for some reason, there was something bugged, because the first 2, it works every time I want to test why it's failing, then it works. And when I'm like, okay, I've got this figured out, then it doesn't work.
Also, without us not being able to kill the bunkers, Corey could go, we learn from it, but last night what worked for me 100% of the time, I killed 2 bunkers in a row, 2 guns in a row, was actually lased it myself both times from high up, and I lased it right behind the bunker, the open areas. The bombs always landed right behind the guy's back and killed them each time. And like one time, the machine gun actually flew out the front of the bunker about 50 meters. That was actually that one up the
I think that's why the last attack succeeded, because I think the bomb impacted before the bunker. I lobbed it from a long way off, so it started flying, and it actually detonated next to the bunker, I think, and then the blast actually did more damage than hitting it straight on the roof.
Yeah, it was to the west.
Also,
I was worried it was a misfire, and took him out.
And another thing, I don't know if this is something that went right or wrong, but the enemy BMP seemed to drive over a small pebble, and it flipped itself 560 degrees in the air, 2 stories high, and disabled itself.
It's
Did
this
you see the 2
fucking-
infantry flinging out of it?
We all watched
It's
that.
this hay bale in Scotland. It's packed very densely.
Yeah, Pep was there.
There were some very funny things tonight. Armor physics is awesome. That's about it, I guess. What can we
Okay.
learn from it?
Yes, thank you. What can we learn from this?
Dragon 3 have 5 resupply crates.
Yeah, try and speed up the resupply process as well, because that was ticking seconds that we needed.
Jesus.
It was also designed more to have the F-35 up in the air, but you know these Russians they tend to know to have air defense umbrellas for the reinforcements.
I mean, yeah, I mean this is even after we knocked out the SA-20.
You have to have a high-low mix of AA defenses.
I think from the way the pre-briefing was done, we also didn't. It wasn't clear that we had the ability to use Ghost Rider, so there was only one Reaper allocated.
Those Ghost Rider slots and a helicopter was mentioned in the warning order.
All right.
Yeah, I think what we can learn from it, I mean, it's just minor gripes on Shaki's VTOLing, and then whoever told him to land up on the hill. I think it's the only other things that went wrong. Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to add to the learning part is the curvature of this terrain. I think this is by far the best map that I've experienced, where I can actually use the curvature as cover to assault an enemy position. The bunkers were prime example. They couldn't see us up until we were guns in their faces.
Okay, I saw you use smoke. You threw smoke at them and you went up against them.
Correct. It was an assault to attempt to confuse them, and it worked. Except I tripped and fell into the enemy's bullet.
Okay.
That's a good story. Stick to it.
Okay. So I just trying to remember now. Okay, so let me just see the bunker infantry. Oh yes, I think we in the last mission we learned that they had rotary wing carriers. We didn't know if they're gonna have more. So I think I think you guys didn't. I think it's better to prepare for potential aircraft if you bring up all your toys from your start crates. So that includes. Did you guys bring up the man pads after you first found the man pad after you first saw the hind?
So from 3's perspective, I did think about the Hinds or any sort of air assets, and I knew that we had the Javs. At that given point in time, I did not think to take them because we were literally 100 meters away, and if we were suddenly running so much around by killing targets and trying to suppress that, I think we just got sidetracked from that.
I didn't think. Yeah, I also figured that your best anti-aircraft weapon is actually the F-35. You can take out the sidewinders from quite a range away. Those Hinds as well would have been another option. Okay, so I think that's probably it. Is there anything else we learned?
For the new guys that joined tonight, how did you guys find it?
I loved it.
And they did.
Ek het my fokke radio verloor.
There were a few times where I'm like, Ego, hello, anybody there?
Yeah, I needed space in my backpack, so I kind of accidentally took it out.
Yeah, you just threw it out, eh?
Yeah.
It's not important, you can throw it out.
The thing's too loud, fuck's sake.
And I went back to get the radio and forgot to take it.
I do that sometimes when I go to the kitchen. Sometimes I go to the kitchen, I think, what am I gonna get? Forget about it. Go back upstairs.
Well, listen, I do that way too many times to care. So.
I think he's learned early for selection, so he's prepared.
I must say,
yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot. I think I enjoyed the sort of structure around the mission the most, the formality, more than just the fuck about.
And Maddox can follow orders. We told him to stick to Exiler, and he stuck to him to death.
Exactly. He even went up to the building with me to die with me.
I still think we need to go watch this stream because the instruction was, okay, guys, on top of the building, we win.
Exiler, one thing I noticed that your team actually lost you when you went into the building. Like they couldn't find your body, so like they didn't know you went up there.
I did, my instruction was up the building, but then as I went up the building, I said, okay, get in cover because there's a hind that's shooting at us.
One thing. Too late by then.
But it was too late and there was too much chaos. So I didn't expect them to find me.
Well, I misidentified a enemy thinking it was a marine, then only saw the AK. By that time, one of my guys had been shot.
There was so many false identifications, and Sherman was always like, "No, that's a friendly. No, that's a friendly." Like, can I blow it up? Can I blow it up? No, it's a friendly.
While I was shot down, I was watching the guys over here engaging friendlies over there on the mountainside. But I was also told to come and land here, and I wasn't sure. So one thing I didn't know is didn't have situational awareness about is this friendly, is this enemy, and as I'm busy landing, this truck rolls up, and I go, is that friendly or not? And I'm told it's friendly. After I land and I get in the building, Lucas says, hey, we just shot those guys to shit as you were landing. And I'm like, okay. So I was told that don't worry, it's friendly, but apparently it wasn't.
So, just one thing, we know we make fun about Pips the whole night, no? And tonight he missed completely the whole entrenching. But Pips, you know that you did blow up a 68 million rand M1 Abraham tank that was.
Was it Pips?
He was sitting right between. He was sitting right between a Tunguska and a BMP. Like, what was he doing there? If he wasn't gonna cause any shit, then I was gonna take him out. Like, he must have his job. He must have his job.
So that was the blue and blue incident.
No, well, the tank was a mobility kill, so there was already disembarked. It was just the carcass, but I mean, you can still, save the vehicle. So he locks on, and he's like, okay, I'm locked on. I'm like, okay, we'll send it. Off the jab goes, next moment, jick the M1 tank. Bah!
Everyone is expecting the BMP to go up, and something else entirely goes up.
Well, I think they support martial defense.
Hey.
Actually,
okay, 3 of the other ones, and I've never fired a javelin or a stinger.
Normally, if you abandon an M1 in the battlefield, like you have to disembark it, you do have to blow it up. So, I mean, you kind of didn't defeat us.
What Pips learned is that he's better with explosives that explode far away from him.
No, Pips.
Right. So,
be honest.
Yeah?
The only thing that you learned is process of elimination.
100%.
Okay, how do you guys find the Russians?
Useless.
Hard to distinguish.
I kind of feel they weren't Russian-like tonight. They were worse than North Korea, to be honest. In fact, I think the KPA is better than them.
Okay.
I think from these perspective, I'm saying useless loosely, because all our engagements were, I think, 400 meters plus. We never had anybody close to us to be in any real threat to us.
But that being said, if I was in the Americans' assault team, I would say that they were very effective, because we weren't engaged, and I think it was mostly because there was enemy AI for the enemy AI to engage, if it makes sense. So the assault team served as a perfect distraction for Zulu-Alpha to engage at will without being engaged.
Yeah.
The guy that we misidentified as well on the bottom floor of the building, the reason was because he wasn't shooting at us. So at least for like 15 seconds, he was just staring at us, and then all of a sudden I got a bullet to the head.
There was a few of them tonight that I noted they would just stare at you instead of opening fire. I don't know if their friendly fire triggers were on.
So it also made it hard to identify because if they're not shooting at you, you're wondering what's going on.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end it now.
We haven't had a perfect mission in a long time, I must say.
Yeah, that went quite well.
User
I
joined
mean,
your
a
channel.
perfect mission is one where there are no game-breaking glitches or we
User
actually
was
finish
moved to
on
your
time. I
channel.
mean, that was awesome.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
it
the
was
only
a nice-
glitches
nice
I had
mission.
I had to fight, but okay.
Yeah, saw a lot of glitches tonight.
There's lots of
Don't watch
AI
my stream.
convoys. Like the boats. I actually had to replace the boat convoy because they literally like went halfway to the coast and they stopped and they said, "Okay, let's all jump out and start swimming." Like, why isn't it abandoning all the boats?
The joy as a mission maker.
I wondered why you were lying on the ground half the time.
Are we?
It was a headshot.
We're still continuing the stream,
He
right?
needed medical.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Anyone else wants to add anything?
Thank you.
No. Okay.
Nope, thank
So
you.
thanks for coming, guys, and dismissed.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Thanks very